So we're going to start today with our alternating toy soldier kicks. I'm going to demo through and then we'll go ahead and chit chat about how it's going to work. So again, we're reaching that toe up towards that opposite hand. We're going to take it into 10 jumping jacks. We'll go ahead and find ourselves working into a step out to the side. So we're not letting the body go wiggle, wiggle, but instead we're going to lift it up here. We're going to go 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Everything opens and we switch around. So what's going to happen, again, we are going to start with those kicks, get into those jumping jacks. I'm sorry, we will get into those side lifts. My brain is a little fried this morning, like I told you. And then we will get into those flings, and then we'll have our prisoner squats last. So we're going to have 10 each, one time all the way through, and then we'll get into the lowest level of those salutations. Extend those arms out. We're going to take it into the kicks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm only turning to make it a little bit easier to see. We're going to lift it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step it out. Everything open. We jump across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet hip distance apart. Hands behind the ears. 10 squats. 8, 9, and 10. So remember, on our sun salutation, we need to room to go back as into a lunge and a plank. So start a little bit farther forward if that's the way you need to for your space. We're going to start with the kneeling one. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, hands to shins or to thighs. You're pressing those hips back, reaching through the crown of the head. And exhale, we fold. Bend gently through those knees if we need to, fingers to the floor. Left foot back, or right foot back, right knee to the ground. Tuck the toes, hands to the thigh or to heart position. Exhale, we release. Left knee is going to come back to meet the right. High knee meets heels, child's pose. Extend the arms out as far as they'll go, keeping that booty low. Inhale forward, shoulders over wrists into kneeling plank. Exhale, we lower it to the ground. Inhale through baby cobra. And exhale, we release. Inhale through kneeling plank and exhale back to child's pose. Look at the place between our hands. Set that right foot between the hands. Inhale, chest up, hand to thigh, or heart position. Release those fingers out. Tuck those left toes underneath, straighten through the leg. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Sit it down into that chair pose. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we dive. Other side, we're going to inhale it up halfway. And exhale, release. Bend through those knees if we need to. Left foot back. Left knee down. Inhale up. Exhale, we release. Right knee comes back to meet left. High knee meets heels, child's pose. Again, try to extend those arms as far forward as we can. Shoulders over wrists into our kneeling plank. Exhale, we lower it down. Inhale through baby cobra. And exhale, we release. Inhale through kneeling plank and exhale back to child's pose. Look at that place between your hands. We're going to go and step it forward. Inhale it up, hands to thigh, or to heart position. Release it down. Tuck those toes underneath. Step that right foot forward. Inhale it up. Sit it back down into that chair position. Sweep the arms out. Bring them all the way forward in front of the chest, and we're going into 10 of those toy soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got those side lifts. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs, ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open everything up and we're going flanks. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last but not least, we got those squats. 9, and 10. Sun salutation once more. This time we're going to use that full lunge. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Find yourselves inhaling halfway up to that flat back. And exhale, we release. Right leg steps back, right knee hovers. If we need to, we can drop it down. Let's try to challenge the body and stay here. Once more, hands come to thigh or to heart position. Release those fingers down. Go ahead and step it back into our plank. Hips are going to float to the sky as the heels come down to the earth in our downward facing dog. Shift it forward, shoulders over wrists into our full plank. If we need to, knees can come down to the ground. We're going to exhale, lower it down. Untuck the toes. Inhale up, baby cobra. Or maybe lifting a little bit taller. Keep those pelvises on the floor. And exhale, we release. Either coming through kneeling plank first or squeezing everything tight. Finding that full plank. Let's shift it to downward facing dog. Look at that place between the hands. Go ahead and step that right foot between the hands. Inhale the chest up. And exhale, hinge down. Press through those left toes. We step it forward. Inhale it up. Exhale, sit it into our chair. Hands come into heart position. Let's twist. Left elbow connects with that right knee. Bring it back through midline. Press those fingers to the sky. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, we release. Left leg back. Again, let's try to hold that lunge, chest up. Exhale, hinge. Right foot steps back to that plank, hips to the sky, heels to the earth. Shift it forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower it down. Untuck the toes, inhale through whatever cobra works for our bodies today. And exhale, we release. Inhale through kneeling plank or squeeze to full plank, hips to the heavens, heels to the earth. Look at that place between our hands. Step that left foot forward. Lift it up. And exhale, we release. Press through those right toes. Step it all the way forward. Inhale up. Exhale, we sit into a chair. Hands come into heart position and we twist. Take it to that left-hand side. Bring it back through midline and stand it up tall. Arms are going to come out. Last set of toy soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got to lift from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it up. 1, 2, 3. We went 10 on that side. It's fine. We'll go all the way through. A little extra booty work never hurt anyone. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flings. Everything opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last but not least, prisoner squats. Your fingers by those ears. 1, 2. Drop those booties back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last time we're going through those sun salutations. So again, we're going to advance it a little bit more. If you need to stay where we were, that's okay. If you want to take it up, so be it. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Inhale, halfway up to that flat back stretch through that spine. Exhale, we release. Step back with that right foot. Stay here in our lunge, and let's see if we can inhale, sweep fingers all the way up to the heavens. Put the body weight in that left heel. Don't rock into those left toes. And exhale, hinge it back. We have the option of now floating this left foot back and up to the sky, or we can glue that foot to the earth if we need to. If the foot's still lifted or not, let's shift it forward into that plank. Exhale, we lower it down. Untuck through the toes, inhale through cobra. And exhale, we release. Squeeze through that plank. High knees, sky, heels to earth, downward facing dog. Everybody, let's lift that right leg up, open through that right hip for just a moment. Look under that right armpit. Now shift the gaze to the place between those hands. Shift it forward and step that right foot right up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, we release. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, sit it down into your chair. Immediately inhale up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway through. And release. Bend through those knees if we need to. Fingers to the floor, left leg back. Chest up. Fingers float. Squeeze that butt cheek. And exhale it down. If we want to, we can leave this right leg up in the air as we step back to that three-pointed plank. Lift to the sky, three-pointed dog. Shift it forward and lower it all the way down. Inhale through whatever cobra works for us today. Hips down, shoulders back. Exhale, we release. Go ahead and inhale through that plank. Shift it back, lift that left foot up. If we want to, we can come into that fire hydrant, looking underneath that armpit. Shift the gaze between those hands, step that left foot forward, inhale it up. And exhale, release. Push through those right toes, inhale all the way tall. Exhale, sit it down in the chair. Keep sitting. Can you sit lower? Ideally, we're gonna go all the way down, find ourselves in a ball, grab those shins, and roll it all the way to the earth. Once we find ourselves down on the ground, we're gonna extend those legs to the sky, draw some circles with the ankles. Take it in that opposite direction. Go ahead and bring those feet down, heels close to the high knee upon the floor. We're gonna roll onto our left side. If rolling onto your left side means you lose visualization of me, just go ahead and turn real quick. Coming into our sexy mermaid pose, put that hand right on the back of the head. Squeeze those knees together and we're going clamshell. Clamshell is working the outside edge of our hip. So we want to think about rolling the body forward. If anything to remind us, take this right arm and stretch it and extend it out. We're going to lift and lower. It's not a big move. Extend that arm out and let's begin. We lift and lower. You're on my stopwatch for 30 seconds. Ooh, outside that butt cheek's gonna start to burn. More than halfway through, we got 10 seconds. Last 5, roll that hip forward. And release. We got 10 seconds. We're rolling to the other side. If you lose visualization of me now, that's perfectly okay. You know what we're doing. We got 30 seconds. And begin. We lift and lower. Always thinking about squeezing that hip forward, getting that strength through the outside of the hip. It's not lifting up and open. It is squeezing through the cheek. And time flies when you're having fun. And release it out. Go and extend those legs to the sky. Pull the toes back towards the nose. We got 30 seconds of toe touches and begin. Almost there, guys, almost there. Keep squeezing, keep crunching. And relax, bring the knees into the chest. Interlace the hands on the top side of that left knee. Hug it close. We're gonna go ahead and extend the right leg out. Pull the toe back towards the nose. Big deep breath in and exhale as we lower the leg down and bring it right back up. And begin, 30 seconds. Keep the chin tucked towards the chest. I know it makes a little bit of that double chin kind of thing, but that's okay. Nobody can see you right now. Think about keeping the spine flat to the floor, protecting through the lower back. More than halfway through. Five seconds. We get a 10-second break. Then we'll switch legs. And relax. Go ahead and bring that right knee in. Hug them both close. Extend that left leg up to the sky. And let's begin. So again, we're using lower abdominals. The tendency is to start to use the hip flexor to go ahead and shorten that out. Think about pulling your belly button in, pressing the back flat, and then lifting the leg up. Almost like we were scooping underneath the pelvis. Like when we pull the knees into the chest for a reverse crunch, think about that same kind of concept. Almost there, 5 seconds. And relax, we got 10 seconds. We're gonna run it all the way through again, and then we'll take a quick break. Find ourselves in sexy beach pose. Hip forward, and begin. 1. Come on, you got it, you got it. 10 seconds. Hip forward, all kinds of butt burn. And relax, we got 10 seconds. We'll take it to the other side. You ladies are doing awesome. Hip forward and begin. Almost there, almost there. And relax, we got 10 seconds. We're going back to those toe touches. And begin. Nice, ladies, nice. Squeezing through those upper abdominals, keeping those legs straight. Flex those toes, man, to there. There you go. So close, friends, so close. And 2, 1, rest. Both knees in the chest, hug them close. Now glue the tailbone, the lower back, the upper back, and the chin to the chest. Find that left knee in, extend the right leg out, and begin, lift and lower. Do not let that left leg move 1 inch. You keep it hugged close to your body and do all the work with those right lower abdominals. Come on, you got 5 seconds. And relax, we got 10 to breathe, and we're gonna switch it up. Hands go onto that right leg, hug it close, left leg goes out, and begin. I know that heart rate may not be pounded, but man, are those abdominals screaming. Keep it up, team, keep it up. Almost there, we got 5 seconds. And relax, nice job. Hug those knees close real quick. Let it all go. Grab a quick little drink of water. We're gonna need our 2 light weights. So I'm using anecdotes because, you know, that's how life goes. So Fabletics, these pants, not necessarily this pattern, but these particular pants that have the mesh down the side and the pockets, they're the capris and they have it in the long leg, and I don't remember what it's called, but I love them. They're perfect. I own 6 pairs of them. It's what I teach in. They're amazing. Except like one of the black ones and then these ones, it rides over, so then you're kneeling on the mesh and it hurts like hell. And you're like, why is this the biggest first world problem that I have? But man, it is so stupidly annoying.
Is it the
You have to like readjust your pants, but it's just the one leg. If it were both legs, it'd be normal, but it's just one. I don't get it.
Is it the side you put your phone in?
No, I don't have anything in my pants.
Oh.
I mean, other than me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm there, but I don't hold anything else. I realized that it sounded strange when I said that.
Nothing in my pants, I promise.
I'm not even happy to see you. No, I'm just. So we're gonna work 30-second efforts here once more. This time with no rest. We're gonna use those lighter weights. We are gonna start with a right hand jab. We aren't sitting down, we aren't standing all the way up, but we're a little soft. Right hand. We'll go for 30 seconds. We'll go with that left hand. We will go uppercuts. And then we're gonna kick it back for super quick tricep extensions. So again, it's not really heavy weights, but after the concept of totality, we will start to feel why they don't have to be super light weights. So again, we're gonna start with that punch. We'll go ahead and take it to our uppercuts, and then we got our quick tricep extensions. Any questions, ladies?
No.
Let's begin. Right arm punch. There you go, there you go. 15 seconds. 5. And switch. Left arm. Gauge where we were in the concept of repetition. So if when I said halfway before, you're like, dear God, my shoulder is gonna fall off. Slow down your pace a little bit, just so we can keep up that intensity. We'll still get that quick move and that heart rate acceleration, but we won't get exhausted. 3, 2, 1, we're uppercutting with the right. Get a little move in those hips. You don't have to stay locked. Think about driving with that shoulder. Power is not coming from the elbow, it comes from the hip. 15. 3, 2, 1, left arm. I know it's tired, come on, you got it. 15. In 5, we're going to those triceps. We'll put the weights down, we'll do some fast feet. And triceps. Come on, 15 seconds. Stand up, holding the weights right here. One foot in front, the other foot, and we're just switching those feet. Hold on to those weights, come on. And seconds. We'll get 30 seconds to breathe. And relax. We have 30 seconds. Put down those weights, shake out those noodle arms. 30 seconds to breathe, and then we're gonna do it again. Grab a little drink if you need to. If you could pick up your water bottle. 10 seconds. We're going into that punch. And 2, 1, begin, right arm. Drop it out. Come on, more than halfway through. 10 seconds. And switch. There you go, ladies. We're gonna go to uppercuts on the right arm in 3, 2, 1, uppercut. And you get a little swing in those hips. Remember, power comes from the body, not from the elbow. More than halfway through. 10 seconds. We uppercut left. So close, come on. Think about throwing that uppercut, not about pulling the arm back in. 10 seconds. We're going to triceps in just a few, come on. 3, 2, 1, triceps. Let's do it. Squeeze it back. Let's minimize the bounce for the last 15. Wait for it in those toes. Belly button to the spine, 10 seconds. Hold those weights, exchange those feet. Come on, 30 seconds, this is it. Pull those weights up, don't you let them drop. 10 little ones. And 2, 1, and done. Drop those weights down. Shake out those noodle arms. Grab a quick drink. Then we're gonna be down on the ground with our 1 heavy weight. I know I'd ask for high fives, but they just don't work right now.
You gotta like use like bottles back here, some like booze bottles. They can enjoy that.
I'll feel you. Okay, dokes. So again, we're gonna lay it down on the ground. Find that 1 heavy weight.
That open. I think that's better.
Oh, heavyweight. I don't need it anymore.
If you need to stay up so you can see where I'm going, then we'll chit chat about how it's gonna continue on. So first things first, we're gonna take our 1 heavy weight, place it onto the pelvis however we need to. You know, it's awkward. Take your time, figure out what's best for you. We're gonna lift, lower in that bridge. We have 30 seconds to work here. We'll get rid of that weight. We'll go ahead and cross the right ankle over top of the left. And we're here for 30 seconds. We'll uncross, we'll switch it up. We're gonna go back to that weighted lift and lower. We will have 3 times through, all kinds of outside of the butt cheek screaming, and then we're gonna do some chest work. Any questions? Continuous movement, so remember, we're not racing. Just continue to work strong and hard. I'm gonna grab my interval timer. There we go. We got those hip bridges with a weight. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. Lift and lower. All about those outer cheeks. Halfway through. In 2, 1, let go of that weight. Cross the right ankle over top of the left leg and lift and lower here. And our single-legged bridge. Arms are just alongside of the body. Press through that left heel. Keep that right knee reaching down. Keep those hips even. You got 10 seconds. And switch legs. Again, press that right heel down, Press that left knee away. Challenge the body. It's going to want to fall over. Work on that core stability. 10 seconds. And we start back from the beginning. We're going to go right into it. Working on endurance burnout. Grab that weight on those hips. Let's go. Nice, team. Come on, we got just about 5 seconds. And get rid of that weight. Cross that right leg over the left, and let's begin. Think about pressing those hips straight up while that right knee reaches straight down. Want to challenge the balance, pull the toes up off the ground, and work here in that perfect 90. Woo, 5 seconds. Switch those legs. How much of that back can you get up off the floor? Keep the chin tucked towards the chest to make sure we're keeping safe on the upper spine. If you have to turn your head, make sure you lift it up off the ground before you do so. You guys ready for that last round? We got 5 seconds. And begin. Grab that weight, come on. No reason to delay. Feel like I'm running away across the floor. Woo. 15 seconds and then no more weighted hip bridges. And relax. Cross that right leg over top of that left. Again, keep those arms close to the body and press through the backs of the arms to see if we can get those shoulders to lift just a little bit more. Halfway. There you go, team. Switch legs. OMG, friends, we're 15 seconds from a break. 5 seconds. We're gonna roll on to our left side. Roll onto that left side. Find again that sexy beach pose. Reach back and grab that right foot. Pull that heel so close to the high knee that we feel that beautiful stretch. Can we find those knees right next to one another? Can we roll that shoulder, that right one back and down? Let's go ahead and release. We're gonna roll to the other side again. If you can't see me, it's totally okay. We're just stretching out through that left quad. We're not finished. We're just giving those quads a break. While they're extra hot, we might as well take advantage of that flexibility. Release it out. Go ahead and roll it up. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna grab those little baby weights once more. We're gonna do those 2 rounds again, but this time we're gonna do 1 minute solid and we're gonna alternate. We'll have our punches, we'll have our uppercuts, we'll take it right back into those triceps, double down on the arms, and then we'll find those feet. We'll go 2 times through, but again, this time it'll be a minute solid and a minute solid. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Amanda, are you around? Okay. I just making sure. All of a sudden I was like, I don't know if she bailed. That would have been really hilarious if you just like rolled out and then was like, yeah, I totally was here the whole time. So let's grab those weights. Again, we're gonna alternate between the 2 in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. Let's get that heart rate up. Belly button in, we're halfway through. Come on, team, come on. I know those arms are tired, but you are strong. 10 seconds. And uppercuts. I feel like I should go grab my 1.5 pounders. Whew. Those are my sexy walking weights. When I go hit the mall in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, some of those mall walkers are fast as shit. Like they have nothing stopping them. Okay, 30 seconds down. Keep driving it up. Punching, not pulling back. Come on. $15 seconds. So close. Hinge it over, triceps. Just 30 seconds of triceps, which means we got 5 seconds till we move to those switch feet. And stand it up, hold those weights, and switch. There you go, team, there you go. 15 seconds, we'll do it again. In 2, 1, shake it out, sit it down, and punch. Come on, right into it. This is where we get better. Halfway through. Don't quit on yourself. We got 5 seconds. We go to uppercuts. And uppercuts. Digging deep. Come on. Five seconds, and we're going to 1 minute of triceps. Don't make them the quickest because we got 1 whole minute of work. And begin. Keep those upper arms from elbow to shoulder locked. It never moves. The only thing that changes is where the lower half of those arms go. Come on, constant movement. Belly button in. Feel that burn. Come on, 30 seconds. You are stronger than you believe you are. I trust in the work. Come on. I trust and I have faith in you. 20 seconds. 10. Come on. 5, friends, 5. And stand up, we got this foot exchange, come on. 60 seconds, doesn't have to be the quickest, because that 60 seconds is gonna feel like an eternity. I want you to move. Shoulders are tired, you hold those weights. halfway through. If we need to, we can always take it into a step, but I need you to keep moving. Come on. You got 15 seconds to prove to yourself you can do this. 3, 2, 1, and done. Holy crap. Put those weights down, shake it out. We're gonna do something, a little bit of fun on the floor. Combine a little bit of strength and a little bit of stretching. And we all donesies. So close. Okay, so we're gonna take it down onto the ground. We're gonna work through a series of push-ups, but we're gonna work on them from our knees because I want us to get the upper body feel as opposed to struggling with the full core plank. The closer the hands are together, the more we hit the triceps as opposed to the chest. The farther the hands are apart, the more we hit the chest as opposed to the triceps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work here in a push-up series. You're gonna kind of play with it on your own because we gotta figure out where we are today. But what's gonna happen is first we'll start in a diamond push-up. Why do we call them diamond push-ups? Hands are gonna make a diamond. We bend the elbows. They're not going out, they're tucking in and pressing out. So we are then gonna take the hands apart, maybe about 4, 5, 6 inches from where they are, and we'll move into our next push-up. We'll then move the hands out once more. We'll reach a point where those arms are as far as we can make them. Count how many hands out you get. Then we'll bring it back in that many hand steps. Does that make sense conceptually? Mm-hmm. Correct. So if you get out to 6, we're then gonna work our way back into 6, finding that diamond push up at the top. We're gonna go through it 2 times. We'll find ourselves stretching at the end, okay? Let's get to it. So again, find that close grip. Walk those hands out a little bit. We reach a point where the hands don't want to go anymore, so turn the fingers away from the body. We still bend the elbows down. Find yourself as far out as you can and still support the body. Woo! As my sweaty hands make me slide.
Mel, is it after every push-up you go out a hand width?
Yes.
Okay.
So you go push up and then move your hands. Push up, move your hands. Push up, move your hands.
Okay.
And then you'll reach a point where the hands come all the way back into that diamond grip. And then walk all the way back out. When you get all the way out, or as far out as you are going to go, stay there for me and just lay down on the ground. Doesn't sound so terrible. Again, find that last push up all the way out and lay it down. We are going to leave the right arm where it is. We are going to start to roll onto that right hip, pressing down through that right arm. Let me scooch so I'm actually in the shot. Now we're going to take that left leg and bring it over. We should feel the stretch through the front side. So Kira, lift your left arm and reach your left arm towards your right hand. Keep coming, like roll towards me. There you go. Open up through the chest. Feel that stretch through the right arm. Those fingers may go a little tingly. It's okay. They'll feel good in a second, I promise. Big breath in. Exhale, roll back onto our tummy. Go ahead and extend the left arm out. We're going to roll onto that left side. Reach that right leg back. Right arm can stay here, or we can deepen that stretch, opening through the chest. So last set with those push-ups, starting here with those hands all the way out. Can we even get the chest up off the floor by pressing out through the hands? It's cool, I can't either. Scooch those hands in ever so slightly. How far away do those hands have to be for you to be able to press up? Continue to scooch those hands in. Find that push up. We'll reach a point where those hands need to turn. When we find those hands all the way into that diamond grip push up, we'll take it back to child's pose. Walk the hands over to the right, get a good stretch through the left side body. Again, plant the left hand, pull the left hip up, out, and over the left heel. Walk it back through midline. Take it to the left. Right hand plants. Ooh, body drags away. Feel that opening, feel that softening. Go ahead and bring it back through midline. We're gonna allow those arms to slide out once more into our child's pose. Inhale it forward, shoulders over, wrists into that kneeling plank. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk those feet towards the hands, taking as many hand holds as we need to today, or foot holds. Roll it all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way to the sky. Find the right hand on the top of the back. Left hand finds the elbow. Tailbone underneath. Press forward with the hips, ensuring that we stretch out through the tricep and not just through the lower back. Reach those arms up, switcheroo. Release it out. Go ahead and take that left hand to the left thigh. Open the feet up twice, if not 3 times, hip distance apart. Inhale it up and exhale, we reach. Slide the hand down the thigh. Don't press on the knee. We're just holding it there for a little bit of stability. If available for us today, we can always look up towards the ceiling. Press the hips to the right as the hands reach to the left. Inhale it up. Right hand to the thigh. Left towards the sky, and reach. Open up through the armpit. Again, the more we press the fingers to the right, the more we press the hip to the left. Inhale it all the way up. Turn the toes in so the heels are out. Inhale, sweep through the sky. Exhale, swan dive it down. It's not about pushing the hips back. In all honesty, it's about staying forward in those toes. So we're not reaching behind us, but instead bringing the body weight for it. As if someone had their fingers under our ribs and we're pulling us away from our feet. It feels unstable, I know. But the reason we need to do this is so we're actually stretching through the hamstrings. The minute we reach the booty back, we are letting go of that intention. Stop thinking about straightening through the legs and start thinking about lifting through the hips. The more we lift the hips, the more the legs are going to straighten naturally. Gently soften through the knees. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Wrap your arms around yourself. Give a big old hug. Bring the feet hip distance apart. Release it out. Other arm on top. Give yourself a big old hug. And release it out. Round of applause for yourself. Round of applause for your neighbors.